Hey everyone, Alibaba management has told investors that this year or the past year will be a year of transformation for the company as it tries to re-accelerate revenue growth. So I want to look at the company's progress on that front, how it's doing, what are the challenges, and are we seeing evidence that their transformation plan is working for Alibaba stock investors? So let's take a look. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. So like I highlighted, management telling investors that the past year has been a year of self-transformation for Alibaba. And of course, transformation will undoubtedly have challenges, but we are well prepared. In the new fiscal year, Alibaba Group will continue to focus on investing and executing our user-first AI-driven strategy, and we are confident in the long-term healthy development of our company. Now, Alibaba, like many other companies, including its cloud computing partners around the world, are investing aggressively in increasing their artificial intelligence capabilities. That's because they're seeing demand from their customers that requires an increase in investment. They're not just doing this with the hopes of something that hasn't yet materialized. They're doing this because they are already seeing phenomenal increase in AI-driven revenue. And that's not unlike many other companies participating in the AI category. So I like the strategic focus here for Alibaba. I like what they're planning to do here, and early evidence suggests that they're succeeding. So let's take a look at some of that evidence. So across their AIDC, which is their Alibaba International Digital Commerce Group, total orders were up 20%. Now, 20% is really strong for one of their business segments. If they were to increase revenue 20% consolidated, meaning among all of their company, overall 20% revenue growth would be really, really strong. And I think the stock price would increase by a double-digit percentage if they were to increase revenue by that much. Overall revenue growth in their latest quarter was just 8%, which was an improvement to be sure, but not 20% like this segment here. Now, one of the reasons they've been able to grow in the AIDC segment is because synergies between AliExpress and the cross-border logistics capabilities of Cainiao have further strengthened its competitiveness. Now they offer the 5-day and 10-day delivery. They've been doing that more than double the completion rate. So more than double last year that they've been able to hit the 5 to 10-day delivery window. And that's shown to attract consumers, right? There's strong evidence from Amazon where when you promise a consumer a certain delivery window, let's say it's 2 days or 3 days, or in Alibaba's case, 5 to 10 days, consumers purchase more often, especially if that delivery window is uncertain and lengthy. If you're thinking a couple of weeks, maybe, and it's uncertain, and if they can reduce that uncertainty and make it, 5 to 10 days, that drives consumer purchasing decisions, and that's a category that's proven to be successful among other e-commerce businesses worldwide. Also, AI and intelligent technologies continue to enhance efficiency and user experience in cross-platform, product assortment, optimized presentation of product details, multi-language search, and targeted recommendation. Let me focus on two areas here. The first of which is the optimized presentation of product details. Now, for a merchant and you're listing products on a platform, I used to sell items on eBay. That whole process of listing an item on the platform is time consuming, especially if you have multiple products to sell. Imagine how much time it takes to go through, take pictures, list your product, the dimensions, the details, and all of the questions that consumers might have about your product. You want to have it in your presentation, and it's time consuming. But if you can have AI help with the process, that makes it more attractive for merchants which then will attract more merchants to your platform. It will increase the productivity of your merchants. They will want to list more items on the platform and increase the assortment on your website. So all of which feeds on itself, and it's a positive virtuous cycle. The second part is targeted recommendations. This is one of the underrated aspects of artificial intelligence, is the recommender systems. I feel this has great potential if Alibaba can surface products that consumers are most likely to buy. More website visits will turn into purchases. And the more consumers go onto a website, find something they like and buy, the more they want to come back to that website because they feel confident that they're going to find something that they want to buy. The more often a consumer goes to a website, browses around and says, man, there isn't anything I like here, and then goes to another website, the less often they're going to visit that website in the future. So by using artificial intelligence to surface products that consumers are most likely to purchase, that enhances the whole consumer experience. And oh, by the way, businesses and merchants will love that because that means there's more purchasing activity on the platform and they're going to want to list more products. And then again, another positive virtuous cycle feeding on itself. So these are two key areas I like that Alibaba is focusing on here. I briefly talked about total consolidated revenue for the company, and we saw that overall, among all of its various business groups, revenue increased 8% year over year. And you saw adjusted earnings before interest and taxes and amortization increased by 12%. So we're already seeing evidence that this year of transformation from Alibaba is working. It's working. We're seeing initial results here that demonstrate consumers like what they're seeing, that the merchants on the platform like what they're seeing, and they're investing in the areas where I like to see them invest. If I was an Alibaba shareholder, which I'm not, I recommend Alibaba stock as a buy. I have it rated highly. It's one of my top 25 stocks I have recommended, but I don't own it myself. I would like the direction that Alibaba is taking here, making its most significant investments in the area of artificial intelligence, where it's seeing triple-digit revenue increases. Those are prudent investments, and those are areas I would like to see Alibaba invest in to capitalize on this rising growth in artificial intelligence demand. So the year of transformation for Alibaba looks to be going well. It's on track, but it's still early. It's not completed. They need to continue demonstrating progress, and they need to convince investors that they can again return to growth and maintain this growth for several years more. Before I let you go, let me tell you about the greatest deal on YouTube. With just a click of a button, you can get free financial analysis from a professor with decades of investing experience. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon.